Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I'm going to choose my June reads from my TBR jar prompts. And I'm kind of intimidated as well as worried of whether I can do this or not, because every time I choose like a reading list, whether it's from my TBR jar prompt or whatever, it always goes wrong, because every time I choose a list for me to read for a certain amount of time, I never want to read it because I'm such a mood reader that I'm like, no. It's like, what about no? It happened last time. I wanted to read Dark Academia, read with me for a week reading Dark Academia, and it didn't work. Instead, it became a whole of let's read the Old Kingdom series, and it kind of worked, I guess, because I'm reading the last book right now of the Old Kingdom series, which is Tertial and Eleanor. So I'm not sure. Let's just hope for the best. In June, I plan to read 6 books. So 6 including the one I'm currently reading, which is Tertial and Eleanor. So that means I'm going to choose 5 prompts. And this is my TBR jar thing. I did this ages ago, but I never used it because after I finished doing my TBR prompts jar thing, my house got flooded because the whole of Miri got extremely flooded, and I just never had time because after that we were busy cleaning the house and then we were just busy. So here's my jar and let's choose one. So the first one is historical fiction. I think I have a few. Okay, so I think I'm gonna choose between these two. I'm not sure if they're historical fiction, because one thing about me is that when I buy books, I tend to just buy it off of vibes. It's either I like the premise or the blurb of it, I like the cover, or it was just on sale. So half the time, I don't know what these books are about. So the 2 books that I chose, the first one is The Orphan Mother by Robert Hicks, and the other one is The Orphan Master by Jean Zimmerman. I think I'll choose this one. I think I'll choose The Orphan Master, and it is about in 1663, in the hardscrabble colony of New Amsterdam, today's Lower Manhattan, orphan children are going missing and residents suspect a serial killer. The list of possible culprits is long and strange. Rumors of witchcraft and espionage fly. Among those looking into the mystery are a shrewd young Dutchwoman, Blandine van Koevering, and a dashing Englishman, Edward Drummond, whose newfound romance is threatened by horrible accusations. This spellbinding tale relates the harsh realities of life in early Manhattan, the sights, smells, textures of the rough settlement surrounded by wilderness and subject to political turmoil. Okay, sounds fun, cool. I guess I'll choose this one. So that's 1 down. Now let's choose the second prompt. I hope I choose a good one. Pastel. Pastel. Okay, for this one, I choose The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata, because I've always wanted to read this book, but I just never had the chance because, I was busy and I keep choosing other books to read. So this time, since it's for the prompt and it's kind of pastel-ish color, I'll choose it. So the blurb is, Vanessa Mazur knows she's doing the right thing. She shouldn't feel bad for quitting. Being an assistant housekeeper fairy godmother to the top defensive end in the National Football Organization was always supposed to be temporary. She has plans, and none of them include washing extra large underwear longer than necessary. But when Aidan Graves shows up at her door, wanting her to come back, she's beyond shocked. For 2 years, the man known as the Wall of Winnipeg couldn't find it in him to tell her good morning or congratulate her on her birthday. Now he's asking for the unthinkable. What do you say to the man who is used to getting everything he wants? Hopefully I love it, because one of my Bookstagram friends loved this book and I bought it because of her recommendation. Next, 3 more to go. Okay, so a book between 300 and 400 pages. My God, I'm feeling things. I'm feeling a bit ambitious this time. You know what? I'm gonna choose this book. I'm gonna choose Dan Brown Inferno, because it's not like I don't have any other books that are between 300 to 400 pages, but as you can see, it's kind of hard for me to take stuff from this cupboard situation I have right now, so I'm just gonna choose the easiest one that I could take out from it, which is Dan Brown Inferno. And the blurb is: Harvard professor of symbology Robert Langdon awakens in a hospital in the middle of the night. Disoriented and suffering from a head wound, he recalls nothing of the last 36 hours, including how he got there or the origin of the macabre object that his doctors discover hidden in his belongings. Langdon's world soon erupts into chaos, and he finds himself on the run in Florence with a stoic young woman, Sienna Brooks, whose clever maneuvering saves his life. Langdon quickly realizes that he is in the possession of a series of disturbing codes created by a brilliant scientist, a genius whose obsession with the end of the world is matched only by his passion for one of the most influential masterpieces ever written, Dante's Alighieri's dark epic poem, The Inferno. Racing through such timeless locations as the Palazzo Vecchio, the Boboli Gardens, and the Duomo, Langdon and Brooks discover a network of hidden passageways and ancient secrets, as well as a terrifying new scientific paradigm that will be used either to vastly improve the quality of life on Earth or to devastate it. Hope I like it. So 2 more. Okay, so this prompt is set in summer. I think I know what the perfect book for it. So for the prompt set in summer, I feel like this book is perfect for it. This is my friend's book. I borrowed from him and I have yet to give it back. I honestly should, but that's not the point. The point is, the book I have chosen is We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. So we are liars, we are beautiful and privileged, we are cracked and broken, a tale of love and romance, a tale of tragedy. Which are lies, which is truth, you decide. I don't know, I've heard a lot about this book, and I never read it because I didn't really like reading YA anymore, but you know, for this prompt, I'll do it. I think it's set in summer because, you know, it's like teenagers, pool, summer break. So the last prompt, hope I choose a good one. Multicolored. Okay, I think this is going to be easy for me to choose. I found the perfect book for it. So for the prompt multicolored, I'm going to choose Lobizona, Undocumented, Unprotected, and Unafraid by Romina Garber. This is the book, and the blurb is: Manuela Azul has been crammed into an existence that feels too small for her. As an undocumented immigrant who's on the run from her father's Argentine crime family, Manu is confined to a small apartment and a small life in Miami, Florida, until her protective bubble is popped. Her surrogate grandmother is attacked, lifelong lies are exposed, and her mother is arrested by ICE. Without a home, without answers, and finally without shackles, Manu investigates the only clue she has about her past, which leads her to a secret world buried within our own, a world connected to her dead father and his criminal past, a world straight out of Argentine folklore, where the 7th consecutive daughter is born a bruja, the 7th consecutive son a lobizón, I hope I said that correctly, a werewolf, a world where her unusual eyes allow her to belong. As Manu uncovers her own story and traces her real heritage all the way back to a cursed city in Argentina, she learns it's not just her US residency that's illegal, it's her entire existence. These are my 5 books. Ta-da! So I hope I finish it, and you know, if you want to see me read it, I'll probably include it in a vlog somewhere. Pray for the best for me, okay? Just hope for the best.